You should join us for Sedona Wolf Week, April 20th through 23rd. Join Plan B to save wolves.
Apex Protection Project. And these guys. Meet the Apex Pack face to face.
Learn about wolves and their plight from some of the top speakers in the country.
Movies. Music. Magic.
You could even have brunch with the pack. Special thanks to presenting sponsor and host, beautiful Poco Diablo Resort and the Fort McDowell Yavapai Nation.
Thank you to Lakapaki, Kenro Gallery, Sedona International Film Festival. That's what he said. Right?
And of course, Sedona Now Network and Golden Sun Gallery.
So join us for Sedona Wolf Week this April.
It's going to be fun. Right, Kona?
Is that your card?
Wolf Week coming up this weekend in Sedona, an amazing event, and I have with us the stars of that little video. We have Paula Ficarra with us. Great to have you with us, Paula.
Thanks for having us.
And also Steve Westell.
Hi.
We have some handlers, and then Betsy Klein too, and a very special guest, Roxy Mackerer. Nice to have you with us, Roxy.
Nice to be here.
Yes, and we have these marvelous wolf dogs. Now, you're rescuers. You and Steve, Paula, rescue these wolves, wolf dogs. How did you get into this?
About 8 years ago, Steve and I found a local, we're from Los Angeles area, and we found a local wolf dog rescue that needed volunteers. And we thought we've always loved, you know, nature and being out in nature, and we thought it would be really something neat to do. We've always loved wolves, both of us, so we saw it as a wonderful opportunity.
And they're endangered.
They are.
Wolves in general in the wild, and wolf dogs as well. Tell us a little bit about that.
Steve, do you want to answer that question?
Sure, wolves in the wild are endangered. We do a lot of advocacy for wolves in the wild, so these guys are our ambassadors, we call them, and we travel the country, we go to schools, mostly schools, younger kids. We're trying to teach the next generation these are not the big bad wolf that everyone talks about. We're working with ranchers on non-lethal methods to work with wolves, because they're the ones that have the real problems. In fact, at Wolf Week, we have some ranchers and some people that work with non-lethal methods with cattle and wolves, and so we're hoping to bring everybody to the table and, you know, save some cows, save some wolves as well.
Because wolves need to be in our world. They have a place as well.
Absolutely.
Well, that's why we call ourselves Apex Protection Project, because they're the apex predator, and without the apex predator, the entire ecosystem falls apart. That's what they've been discovering, and with the Yellowstone Project and such. So we like to teach that, you know, we need wolves. We need them to be out in nature to take care of all of nature and the environment.
And so understanding wolves, and actually these are wolf dogs. These are not pure wolves. These are with other dogs. But just real quick now, people don't, I mean, there are wolf dogs. I know people who've had them. Should people adopt a wolf?
Well, it depends on your lifestyle. I mean, it's really not for everyone. You know, they're not the easiest pet to handle, and if you have a regular job, you live in a regular house in a regular neighborhood, and you don't have the right fencing, and your neighbors don't like howling at night, or, you know, things like that, then they can be difficult. They need a lot of exercise, they need mental and physical stimulation, so a lot of people buy them because they love wolves, and then they realize they're a very difficult pet to handle, and we're in the rescue part of it because there's hundreds every year that end up in the pound, and when they go to the pound, they put them to sleep.
Automatically because of the wolf.
Yeah, people really need to do their research and figure out if they have the right lifestyle to have an animal like this, because they're not the easiest pet to handle.
We always suggest volunteering at your local wolf dog rescue and getting to know the animal and feeling it out.
And decide.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good way.
Roxy, you are a wolf advocate at 9 years old. Why? Why are you so passionate about wolves?
Because I love wolves. They're my favorite animal. They're so beautiful and they help our ecosystem.
Very important. And you raised $3,000 to help wolves, didn't you, recently? How'd you do that?
Well, Apex did a website page, and instead of asking my family and friends for gifts, I said to donate money to Apex and the website.
You rock, Roxy.
She
I have to say.
She's our hero.
You don't own a wolf dog yourself, but you love them.
And because of the money that Roxy raised last year, we were able to reach over 1,000 people and educate about wolves and
come to Sedona.
come
which
to
is
Sedona
why
for
we're
the
back
first
here
time. Yeah.
now.
Exactly, and this Sedona Wolf Week coming up starting Thursday, going through Sunday. A little bit of highlights, a few highlights. Do you want to tell us a little bit about what's going on up there?
Sure. Yes, there's all kinds of things going on. We have speakers coming in from all over the country. Those presentations are free because the education about the wolf is really what's most important to us. And then there's several opportunities where people can actually meet the pack. And champagne brunch is one of them, where we're working it out that each table will have 2 empty chairs where these guys can come up with one of the members of the pack and sit with you while you're actually enjoying your champagne brunch. So watch your eggs, because, you know, wolves like the eggs. And then there's the Concert with America. This wonderful, iconic band came
This
out.
is the real America, Betsy.
You know, horse
The real?
with no name.
Yes, the America.
The
This is
original,
tribute
yes, absolutely.
No.
And they are offering their support to this cause, to say this is something that people need to pay attention to. So,
Actually, that's fabulous, and I know you have a children's event as
yes,
well.
just because of people like Roxy and the fact that Apex goes to schools, we are highlighting a special children's event on Saturday, April 22nd at our presenting sponsor, Poco Diablo Resort, who have been amazing to us. And they're going to do some storytelling and some face painting and meet the pack and learn a little Wolf Facts 101. So
Is that important, you think?
absolutely.
You know,
because
for kids to get involved in this.
Sandy, you'd be surprised how many people actually, as adults, actually believe the fairy tales. I mean,
Little Red Riding Hood.
Exactly.
I didn't wear red today, you'll notice. No.
In fact, we had a contest where we asked people to rewrite that story, Little Red Riding Hood, and we had all kinds of submissions come in, and the 2 winning entries, because there was a tie, are going to be read for the very first time at our champagne brunch on Sunday.
By
That is-
actor Vernon Wells, who is the bad guy in Mad Max.
Oh,
So
really?
he's going
Yes.
to read the fairy tales.
Oh, wonderful. So he's actually a really good guy.
Yes.
He really is.
Good God.
So the Wolves are going to be there starting on Thursday. How do people, beside the champagne brunch and that kind of
Yes.
thing, where do they start to get involved with Wolf Week, Sedona Wolf Week?
Go to the website, and the whole schedule is right there. You'll see that beautiful video again on the homepage. Right underneath that, click for full schedule, and you can register for the events. Like I said, almost all the events are free. Some of them do have fees, such as the brunch and the concert. But the funds that we're raising are going to organizations like Apex and other wolf nonprofits across the country. So we are supporting wolves everywhere, not just here in Sedona.
Nice. So Thursday through Sunday, there's going to be events going on all the time. Most of them at Poco Diablo.
Absolutely, all of them except for one. We're going to Tlaquepaque Saturday afternoon, where these guys will be on the terrace for some private meet and greets. Kenro has done this amazing wolf bronze
Beautiful.
just for us that we're going to be auctioning off, and as well as a private hike with the pack. So if you'd like to do that, that's up for auction as well.
And there's some movies at the
Oh,
theater,
yes, and
at
I'm
the
sorry,
movie
yes,
theater, yeah.
some amazing movies. Please, a Gray Area is going to be playing, which is really relevant to those who live in Arizona. It's about the Mexican gray wolf recovery program.
Fabulous.
And Medicine of the Wolf, which brought us all together in the first place,
Yep.
is doing 2 encore showings, because last year we sold out 4
Wonderful.
times.
All right, we've got information on the screen. Get on there. You can sign up, find out everything that's going on. You can meet these wonderful wolf dogs. I tell you, they're very comfortable here, which I'm very relieved about. I've never actually met very many of these. Thanks so much for joining us, Paula
Pleasure, yes.
Picaro, and also Steve Westell.
Thank you for
Our dear
having me.
Roxy Mackerer. Thank you, darling. Handlers, and also Betsy Klein. Thank you. Sedona Wolf Week, Thursday through Sunday. Information on the screen. Get involved and get out there, and the Concert by America, too. We'll be right back.